Good afternoon. My name is Kathy Lantry, and I'm president of the St. Paul City Council, and I'm honored to be here today to be your MC for today's festivities. We're here today for the inaugural ceremony of Mayor Christopher B. Coleman, the 45th mayor of the city of St. Paul. I want to start by thanking, I know I'm excited about it too, so of course we should have paused for applause. I want to thank the students from Walker West Music Academy for starting things off for us this afternoon. I don't know if any of you realize that that was a bunch of students who were playing here, but this year Walker West celebrates its 20th anniversary, providing students throughout St. Paul an affordable, quality music education rooted in the Rondo community. It is one of the only African-American arts organizations in the nation with a 2-decade history still in operation. And by the sounds of these students, we will be hearing more from the school in years to come. And we really want to thank them for sharing their talents with us this afternoon. We have several noted dignitaries here with us today, and it's also my job to welcome them and present them to you. Mayor George Latimer. After all this time, isn't that great, George? So glad to have you here. Mayor R.T. Rybeck. Senator Mee Mua. Ramsey County Commissioners Jim McDonough and Tony Carter. Sheriff Bob Fletcher. School Board Member Valet Varro. And of course, my colleagues on the St. Paul City Council. I'm joined by the entire council. Council members Dave Thune, Melvin Carter, Pat Harris, Lee Helgen, Russ Stark, and Dan Bostrom. Today we come here to Union Depot in Lowertown for two reasons. The first is obviously to recognize the inauguration of Chris into his second term as the mayor of the city of St. Paul. But the second is to celebrate what everyone here has done working together to make St. Paul stronger, to celebrate the coming of light rail, high-speed rail, and the revival of this grand structure as a transportation hub of the region, to celebrate the last 4 years of building a new energy and vitality in Lowertown in St. Paul that has made this the place to be in the Twin Cities metro area. During Mayor Coleman's first term, a lot has occurred that has brought a new sense of pride and excitement to Minnesota's capital city. Some of the most talked about bars and restaurants in the area, a renewed jazz festival that even got the attention of Prince himself. We're so easily pleased here in St. Paul. No, I personally am thrilled with it. And that's all that really matters. A new annual festival bringing together musical genres of all tastes that are led by the world-renowned St. Paul Chamber Orchestra. New corporate headquarters attracting innovative and creative minds. Beautiful new and renovated parks and new housing. From arts to business to the environment, Mayor Coleman has invested in the right elements and brought the right people together to create this incredible momentum. And tonight, we're going to celebrate that success and the energy that will propel the city forward in his second term. You can see the partnership and energy in our sponsors. Some come from St. Paul, others from around the region, but we want to be sure and thank those tonight. And our sponsors for this evening's gathering are Travelers, Mortensen Construction, Best Buy, 3M, Wells Fargo, Delta Airlines, St. Paul Riverfront Corporation, St. Paul Port Authority, Goff and Howard, St. Paul Chamber of Commerce, Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, Rich Ginsburg, the St. Paul Convention and Visitors Authority, and the Capital City Partnership, all for their help tonight. And of course, no gathering would be complete if we didn't stand for the presentation of the colors. So tonight we have presenting the colors, the St. Paul Police Department Color Guard and Local 21 Honor Guard, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right, wait. Forward.
Please be seated. The arts and culture are an integral part of St. Paul and an integral part of Mayor Coleman's agenda, creating a world-class city that people call home. From Garrison Keillor to the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra, the Minnesota Opera, to one of the best concert venues in the nation at the XL, the arts have made St. Paul a center for all entertainment for all tastes. In 2006, Mayor Coleman named Carol Connolly as the first poet laureate of the city, sending a clear message about the high regard St. Paul has for the arts. Ms. Connolly, a St. Paul native, former columnist, and public servant, is the author of an acclaimed collection of poems called Payments Due, and this year published a new selection called All This and More. Please welcome Carol Connolly.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Poem for the second inauguration of Mayor Chris Coleman. We stand on the edge of a new year full, it is, of endless possibilities. Somehow we climbed the steep hills of the year just past, none of it easy. Our 7 hills dotted with lights steady in the dark of night, hills alive now with the beauty of a new snow that stopped traffic everywhere. Our city kept on moving, speeding into this new year in ways never imagined by those who came before us, who shook the hand of President Teddy Roosevelt a century ago when he paraded through our city streets, health care for all first on his list of critical issues. Those who came before us may have held his hope as they boarded the Empire Builder in this Union Depot, never imagining it would be home as it is to the speed of light rail. The sun can be a golden globe high in the winter sky. Its light does not blind us to the many heroes among us, those who work hardest and are often least rewarded, or those pummeled by the economy, or our young women and men in military uniform fighting and dying in ways we cannot imagine. We bow to all of them. Take time now to lace our skates, move onto the smooth ice of a city rink, shoot a puck, or execute a perfect figure 8, the number that signals prosperity, and begin the long glide into our future, led by our young mayor. He abandoned a call to higher office and is with us in this new year, full it is of endless possibilities. Tonight, the sun will set. The lights on the high bridge will come alive, burn steady, arrow straight across the mighty river that runs through our city. And with hope and every good intention, we move forward into the new year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carol. In 2007, a unique effort came together between Mayor Coleman's office and the Ordway Arts Partnership to showcase a broad range of musical talent in the community. The result of that collaboration was Concrete and Grass, a unique festival featuring various talent that the region offers, from classical, indie rock, opera, hip-hop, jazz, Americana, and gospel music. At the heart of the festival is the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra, the nation's only full-time professional chamber orchestra and regarded as one of the finest chamber orchestras in the world. The SPCO is renowned for its artistic excellence and versatility of musical style. They play in some of the finest venues around the world, and tonight, members of the orchestra are performing here. Please welcome members of the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra.